Try my secret menu? Come here, baby.
Hello again, Sam. I remember 2013 when Revengeance first came out, and I learned about it for the first time. You were the one who ignited my passion for the Japanese martial arts, and the one who made me say, I wanna be just like you. You didn't need nanomachines, crazy augments, or giant mech suits to make gunfire a small pie. All you had was raw skill, some armor, and your sword. Alright, the sword. The high-frequency blade Murasama that cuts deeper into steel than Brexit cuts into British economy. That sword. Well, that's a damper in my plans.
Or is it?
As it turns out, not only is Murasama possible, but it already exists. Sort of. But I can make it better. And so can you, by joining me on my deranged journey to ascend.
Hey, you're gonna wake the others!
First, let's lay the foundation for what's to come, so you'll have at least an inkling of the bullshit I'm about to inflict on you. There are a couple of key concepts you have to get in order to understand how Murasama works, but I'll try to keep it simple. First is resonance. Resonance is the event in which a material is vibrated by something that is applying its natural frequency, aka a material's innate vibes. The second is inductance, and I promise this will make sense soon. Inductance is when a magnetic field changes, it produces electricity. And the last thing is piezoelectricity, which will be explained by my totally legal and not very adult assistant, Mr. Kong. I take Shiny Hawk. I hit Shiny Hawk. Shiny Hawk makes sparks. Okay, thank you, Mr. Kong. You may leave now. Mr. Kong, no leave. Mr. Kong pay bad. Mr. Kong wants unions. Where the fuck did the gorilla learn what a union is? I said previously that the technology already exists, so this video is kind of pointless, right? Well, I also said ahem, so your point is invalid. Anyways, here's the thing you've been waiting for. Yeah, it isn't the most impressive thing.
Yet.
Which is why we need to deconstruct it so we can make something good out of it. So, to put it simply, the knife's edge vibrates on its x-axis in order to create a chainsaw-like shearing stress, which does most of the work. Inside the handle is a piezoelectric transducer and an oscillator. The former creates the vibrations and the latter gives feedback to the vibrator so it can keep resonating and cutting well. There's a lot more to it, but basically high-frequency blades are glorified vibrators.
Holy fuck, Kojima, this is some freaky shit right here.
Okay, now that we know what we are working with here, we can begin to upscale it.
And I mean that literally.
Hey, what do you got there, Peter? Rice cakes? Never had one, but somebody told me this is a really good way to start your diet.
Now that we can start designing the actual Murasama, we should have an idea of what components are required. Luckily, we have most of what we need, just need to make it more powerful. The transducers though have to be heavy duty, so that they won't just break from the first strike. The blade has to be both lightweight and durable, so that the transducers of the blade won't bust. Funnily enough, the best material for this purpose is still steel, but not the type of steel you're probably thinking of. Meet Howard Clark, a blacksmith who about 16 years ago began his research on katanas made with L6 type tool steel and made some truly remarkable blades. They are basically better in every way to a traditional sword, with the only fault being that they aren't traditional. This type of blade is exactly what we need, with the only caveat that the blade's edge has to be more like a file than something sharp, because it will otherwise disintegrate if we want to cut actual steel. Then the biggest problem, power source. We have two options for reliable portable power sources. The first option is to use the transducers to convert mechanical energy into electricity, charging the sword while unpowered and vibrating the sword while powered. This has the upside of not needing additional components, but it could make the internal wiring more complex, which could compromise the sword's durability. The other option is to use inductance to charge the sword's capacitors, which would work like one of those hand-cranked flashlights. No, I will not use traditional batteries, lithium ions are not strong enough, and Interpol is already wanting me for trying to purchase plutonium. Thankfully, Sam's blade is much more reasonable in execution than Armstrong's nanomachines. I skipped the majority of the boring detail, but if you want me to make a comprehensive thesis on the matter, I can make a blog about my research if there's enough interest. If you like what you saw, then consider subscribing as well as liking and sharing the video so I can get myself bail. If you have anything to improve my design, then please comment it down below. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Hey, wait, I have to still finish the outro!